One of the most common question types in IELTS speaking is about preferences. Like, do you prefer tea or coffee? Or, do you like living in a city or countryside? In this video, I'll show you 10 natural and effective ways to express your preferences. I'll explain each phrase and give you a clear example so you can start using them with confidence in your speaking test. Let's get started. Let's begin with a classic and simple way to express preference. I prefer something to something else. It's widely used in both everyday English and IELTS speaking. This phrase is used to compare two things and say which one you like more. It works best when you're choosing between two nouns. Like coffee or tea, it's also acceptable with gerund, the ing form of verbs, like reading or traveling. For example, I prefer coffee to tea. I prefer watching movies at home to going to the cinema. It's short, clear, and helps you answer comparison questions naturally. Now, let's look at another way to show your preference, especially when you're talking about actions or making everyday choices. Next up is a slightly more conversational way to express your preferences. The phrase "I'd rather do something than do something else" is perfect for showing what you would choose in a specific situation. I'd rather is a contraction of I would rather. This phrase is used to talk about what you would prefer to do right now or in general. It's usually followed by the base verb without to. For example, I'd rather stay home than go out on a rainy day. I'd rather travel by train than fly. It sounds more fluent and native-like. It also helps show contrast between options, which is great when you're asked to explain your opinion or compare. Let's move on to a more casual and modern phrase that younger speakers often use in conversations. Now let's look at an informal and natural phrase that's commonly used in everyday conversation, especially among younger people. I'm more into something than something else. This phrase means you're more interested in or passionate about one thing than another. I'm into is an informal way to say you like something a lot. For example, I'm more into podcasts than radio shows. I'm more into outdoor sports than indoor activities. It helps you sound fluent and confident, especially in part 1, where you're asked about hobbies, interests, or preferences. Now let's look at a slightly more formal way to explain your preference, especially useful in part 3 discussions. This phrase is excellent for sounding thoughtful and reflective. I tend to prefer shows that you usually choose one thing over another, and it naturally leads into a reason, which examiners love to hear. The word tend to means you usually or often do something, but not always. Using it makes your answer sound more natural and realistic, not too absolute. For example, I tend to prefer quiet places because they help me focus. I tend to prefer reading physical books because I enjoy the feeling of holding a real book. This structure gives you an easy way to add detail to your answers. You show a preference and explain it in one sentence, great for a higher band score. Coming up next, here's a very natural and flexible expression you can use when giving opinions or comparing two options. Let's look at a personal and straightforward way to express your preference. For me, something is better than something else. This is a simple but effective way to share your opinion clearly. Starting with "for me" makes your answer sound more personal and subjective. Using "is better than" shows your preference in a confident but respectful way. For example, for me, cooking at home is better than eating out. For me, studying in the morning is better than at night. This phrase is easy to use in both part 1 and part 3, and it lets you express an opinion in a polite, non-absolute tone. Let's keep going. The next phrase is great when you want to show a strong personal choice or feeling. If you want to express a strong preference in a friendly and natural way, this one's perfect. I'm a big fan of. It instantly shows what you really enjoy or are passionate about. Saying I'm a big fan of means you really like something. It's informal, but completely acceptable in IELTS Part 1, especially when talking about your hobbies, interests, or daily life. Example: I'm a big fan of jazz music. I listen to it almost every day. I'm a big fan of learning languages. It's fun and useful. It makes your answer sound lively and personal. It also shows enthusiasm, which helps your fluency and pronunciation score. Up next is a very flexible phrase that works when you're comparing experiences, especially when one feels more enjoyable than the other. This phrase is simple, natural, and highly useful in speaking exams. I enjoy something more than something else. It clearly shows what you like doing in a relaxed and fluent way. Use this when you want to compare two activities and say which one brings you more enjoyment. It works especially well with gerund. For example, I enjoy swimming more than running. I enjoy watching documentaries more than action movies. It helps you compare and express personal opinions naturally. It's great for Part 1 and Part 2, especially when describing your hobbies, routines, or weekend activities. Next, let's look at a phrase that sounds very polite and can be used when you want to give your opinion in a respectful way. Want to sound more polite and thoughtful? Try saying, I'd personally go for. It's a soft and respectful way to give your personal choice. This phrase means you're leaning toward or choosing one option over another. Adding personally shows that this is your opinion, not a general fact. For example, I'd personally go for studying abroad. It's a great way to grow. I'd personally go for staying in a small town rather than a big city. It's excellent for Part 3, where you're expected to give well-balanced, polite answers. This phrase also helps soften your opinion, which shows maturity in your speaking. Let's continue. The next expression is especially useful when you want to emphasize how much more you prefer one thing over another. If you want to make your preference very clear and strong, this is a great choice. I much prefer something to something. The word much adds emphasis, showing that your preference is not just a little, it's strong. This phrase is still polite and natural, and it's easy to use when comparing to things. For example, I much prefer learning in small groups to large lectures. I much prefer watching movies at home to going to the cinema. It shows a confident opinion and helps you speak clearly and directly. Ideal for Part 1 and Part 3, especially when discussing habits, choices, or opinions. Let's wrap up with a useful phrase that works well when explaining why you make a certain choice. Let's end with a flexible and casual way to express your preferences. I go for. It's great when you want to give a quick opinion with a reason. Go for is a phrasal verb that means to choose or prefer something. It's often used in spoken English, especially when you want to say what you pick and why. For example, I usually go for tea because it helps me relax. I go for documentaries because I enjoy learning new things. It's simple and clear. The phrase also naturally leads into giving reasons, which helps you extend your answer, something the examiner looks for in your fluency and coherence. And that wraps up our 10 ways to express preferences in IELTS speaking. Now it's your turn. Pick 2 or 3 phrases you liked most and practice using them in your own answers. Let me know in the comments, which one will you use in your next IELTS speaking test? If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. More IELTS tips and speaking strategies are coming your way. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep practicing and speak with confidence.